I'm Clifford Jones. I'm pastor of the Greater Peace Baptist Church. Came here in 1993, and one of the things I wanted to do when I became pastor here, as I looked and surveyed the community, to look at opportunities that the church could have an impact in, and we decided to do a survey of the members in this community, the residents in this community, to see what did they see were needed at this particular time. And three things surfaced that they saw that was essential for this community. One was more affordable housing. Another one was more quality child care, and the other one, more activities for youth. We began by looking at those three. We first started with our Youth Leadership Academy, and the Youth Leadership Academy is our flagship program, and it's been going on since 2002 when we started, when we were 501c3 qualified. And through that program, we have worked with young people in high school throughout the Lee County area. As a part of that, we meet twice a year in the fall semester as well as the spring semester for 8 weeks for kids to come in and learn about things in life that they have to deal with.
My daughter Lauren, here she is. She was one of the first participants to be enrolled in Greater Peace Child Development Center. Lauren has participated in numerous programs that have been offered by the CDC. Just to name a few: Youth Leadership Academy, HBCU Tour, SEEK, SIM, and after-school programs. She has served as a volunteer, and in her latest involvement with the CDC, Lauren was an employee.
If you want to know how important an organization is, like Greater Peace CDC, let's do this exercise. Let's pretend it doesn't exist. Let's pretend it's not in Opelika, Alabama. Let's pretend Reverend Jones has never been here. How would this community be affected? How much worse off would the children be? And the answer is really simple. You're making a difference. When you support, when I support the Greater Peace CDC, we're impacting the lives of young people that need it the most. I'm a coach. I'm a teacher. My job is to try to help my student athletes get from here to there, to realize their goals and dreams. But you know what? Many of my guys got a lot of advantages. God's blessed them with size and talent and athleticism, speed and quickness. Now, they've had to work hard to get to where they want to be, but they've kind of had a head start. Many of the young people that receive the benefits of Greater Peace CDC don't have some of the advantages that my student athletes have. They may not have some of the advantages that your children and my children have. But don't they deserve the same opportunity? Don't they deserve the same chance at a great life? Who's going to teach them to be a great mother and a great father? Who's going to teach him to be a great employer, a great friend? Who's going to teach him to have a greater relationship with God? It's people like the folks that are here. They're going to help teach them, help reinforce what God would have us do. So I am blessed to be a friend. I'm blessed to be able to be a donor and a supporter and a contributor. You can make a difference.
When I found out that Bruce Pearl was the person being roasted this year, I thought how fitting. Bruce Pearl is the very epitome of getting knocked down, standing back up, and carrying on. And I can say the same thing about the Greater Peace Community Development Corporation. These individuals believe fervently in the dignity and worth of people, and they start with the smallest of these, going up to the most senior, trying to find and make ways for those people to be relevant in this world and for them to realize their version of the American dream.
We ended up buying some land with a partner, the Benning Group, where we were able to build a subdivision, a 48 housing subdivision, where we have they are 3 to 4 bedroom, and the residents are living there for 15 years with the opportunity to purchase those homes and become homeowners after the 15th year. Actually, we're in 13 years of that program right now, so we're moving towards the selling of those homes for home ownership.
The summer slide from the last day of school to the first day of school, children that have no educational experiences tend to slide back, and you have to go back and repair some of the loss at the beginning of the school year to help them catch back up to where they were when they left school. Through the program here, there's an 8-week enrichment program that's in place. They have certified teachers working with, like in the after-school program, and they have educational opportunities to help make our students much more well-rounded, better prepared to be successful, and to come into the school year with a lot of confidence in themselves and the ability to compete with anybody.
In later life, a person looks back on and says, gosh, I wish that I had just had someone to mentor me, someone to lead me, someone to show me the proper way. Well, that's what that Wired for Success program is all about.
Dr. King said, and I'll paraphrase, any work that uplifts humanity should be undertaken with painstaking excellence. And I can say this is what Greater Peace Community Development Corporation does every day. They uplift humanity with painstaking excellence. They look for ways, again, out of no way, to serve all of humanity.
And Greater Peace saw that, created an outstanding program that is through the Alabama Readiness Program, and have served this community extremely well. We are very proud of the graduates that come out of this program and come into our schools. They are ready to go. Not only does it help them in school, but it helps prepare them for life experiences also. Another program that they have taken on here is an after-school program. Many adults do not realize how many children, when they leave school in the afternoon, go home to an empty house. Mom and Daddy are at work, and until some adult gets home, these children are often left by themselves and unsupervised, which is not the best case scenario for our children. So they have started a program here for after school. They have tutors that are available to the children. They help them with their homework. They provide counseling for them. They provide an atmosphere that is wholesome, that is beneficial, and educationally sound to get these students so that they make good grades in school. They can prepare themselves for whatever future they want. And once again, those children are just as capable of other children when you give them the opportunity to be successful.
We want to do a virtual tutorial program in light of COVID-19 right now. Our virtual program will be starting in the fall of the year to be able to help kids to come online through Zoom or other opportunities to teach them and have tutorial through virtual media.
I commend Reverend Jones and the members of this church and the volunteers that participate in it for seeing that need, stepping up, meeting that need for our children so that they can have the best chance to be successful that's possible.
So, on behalf of my daughter Lauren, she's unable to be here today, but she as well encouraged you to give to the CDC. She has learned so much, and the CDC has done so much for her. So on behalf of Lauren, thank you, and please give to the CDC.
On behalf of the Lee County Youth Development Center, I want to encourage you, I want to urge you to support the Greater Peace Community Development Corporation, of course with your prayers, of course with your thoughts, of course with your good words, but also with your finances. The seeds you sow into this corporation will pay untold dividends for a time in the future that we may not live to see. Give and give generously. I thank you.
And I can assure you that any funding that you feel moved to provide will go directly to the programs that make our young people successful and provide for a better community. It goes toward the mission of the Greater Peace Development Community Corporation in that it is to provide economic opportunities and to provide assistance to those that are willing to step forward and try to be successful in life, and that's exactly what this program will do. It helps to make young people successful and make our community a better place. Thank you.
It is necessary for our community to step up, support what Greater Peace is trying to do to help children be successful. I brought my contribution with me today. I challenge each and every one of you, contribute to these programs to help our children be successful.
So there are many things that we are doing, many more things we want to do, but all of these things involve support from our community. First of all, let me thank those of you who have supported in the past, but we still need your support this year. Our goal this year was to roast Coach Bruce Pearl, but because of COVID-19, we were not able to do a face-to-face or person-to-person roast. So this is an opportunity for us to carry out some information to provide to the community and to you to encourage your support financially to help keep these programs going. So I encourage you to reach out, support Bruce, support the Greater Peace Community Development Corporation, and in the end, we all win, but most importantly, the children win.
So right now you're listening to this message, you're giving it some thought, but I'm going to ask you a question. If you want to make a difference in the lives of young people in this community, can you think of a better way than investing in the Greater Peace CDC? Is there anybody in the community that you trust more than Clifford, than the good Reverend, to do this job and to do it well? I don't. And if you do, let me know, because I want to support them too. I've got great confidence in this organization. I wouldn't be here visiting with you right now if I did not know and see with my own eyes the difference that they're making. So please, join me, join my family in supporting this amazing organization, War Eagle.